Dun, 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 dun. The bus behind the sun diary. Hi, Monkyvers, and welcome to yeah, I know. It's called The Boys Behind the Sun Diary. And as you know, my Facebook account was hacked. By the way, I'm drinking my coffee. If you're seeing for YouTube, you will probably see my cup. But maybe if you are hearing ASMR moment. I love this cup. Really, I like the model, and you can hang 90 similar strap, but how you been, Mokyvers? So I recorded an episode recently, and I feel like was not given, and I was too loud in the episode, so I decided to. Okay, by the way, I'm starting this new podcast because yeah, my account. But anyway, I had the topics right here, and I also recorded an episode before this, but I was feeling like it was not me, even though I was too loud. And I have my topics here for them rush because I always like talking too much about something, and I want to talk about like all the topics that I have in my mind, but I never reach out to them. All of them. So first, I'm going to define what is unique because I was feeling like I was copying some podcasts. I don't know, like it was not my style. I really love it, and at some point I feel like it was toxic, and I took it a sign, like for not be copying, you know. But anyway, so first I want to tell you just short because I make like deeply research about this that is when you like are unique, you are basically a combination of the things that you love, and because you combine them you could are yourself, you know. Like if you take like green, maybe if you take blue with purple, I mean blue with red, you could have purple, which is not color, which is you. Like you could take a lot of things that you like and it's you. So when I hear like, oh, maybe she's copying me, no, it's not copy. Just I'm taking reference and I'm doing my own thing and mixing with another thing. That's how you, I think, make yourself be more unique. And yeah, I feel like my music is all the mix. Even my country is brew and like a mix of all of this music, and this is me. I take a little bit this, a little bit that, and it's my gender. Peruvian music, it's all of that. Anyway, unique. Then I want to introduce to another topic, which is social media. That I feel I have a lot of members with each social media. In my Hawaii account, I've been living in my country. That's what I quit. So I'm going to stay just with TikTok. And I don't know, like I feel like TikTok was my resource, like in case my KYS is not working, but now my KYS social media is not working, like with me in TikTok. But anyway, I feel like I could be good just using TikTok. And by the way, I recently received the news that TikTok is getting off of Universal Music. Okay, hear me out. I don't. Um, recently I have this circuit because my mom called me, but I'm back. And so I've been speaking. I have this thing while I'm speaking. There is a lot of butterflies going on. I mean, not butterflies, but bees. I don't know what's going on. I'm a little bit stressed, okay? So, I was talking about like TikTok and all this. And personally, I'm so thankful that I'm an independent artist that I feel like I can be more proud of myself to be an independent artist. And I love Taylor Swift. I love their music. I love the music of a lot of artists going on, like of Universal Music, for example. Steven Sanchez, that hurt me so much. Like his music is so cool and so great that I can even think of like other artists like to be so deeply and maybe just okay. I was talking that I love so much Steven Sanchez, that I love his music so much, and him as a person, like how he like make us come back to that old style of music, and I'm really happy for it. I mean, I see artists like I love a lot of different music, but his music have such a good, a special place in my heart, and I feel like it's so good to see that. It's so great, and also about social media is that I feel like I love a lot of social media. How do I sing? Always talking, but I deeply love the fact that I'm able to, connect with other people, and I such have a lot of experience with other people, and I have the chance to like be with, like being in the scene like as a fan, and being in the scene like being the artist and being like have people that support you, and I love that of social media. Like Tumblr, I love that because my friend, I literally show you a story. Okay, my friend and I, we met in school, high school, and she told me like, because my high school was of girls, and she told me like, oh, you should do music and you should do like Photoshop and maybe pictures because you take such a great pictures. Because to be honest, I took good pictures. To be honest, like I if you asked me to take your picture, I could take a picture. Okay, I could take a picture. But a lot of social media had a story. Some of them because I like it, and some of them are because I feel like such a connection, a connection. And I could have a little bit this, a little bit that, and I could connect with people. And also about like being a singer indie, how I was saying, I feel like it's good. To me, it's such a good place to be in. In being this, like, you don't need to wait. But such is a problem sometimes because it's because you don't need to wait. Like, another indie companies indie, by the way, that they tell you, oh, you will suppose you to do this, and you will take your time. But sometimes when you're indie artist, like, you take a lot of time. You really take a lot of time going on. But for me, it's like I'm indie. I'm so indie. Some independent artist, some indie, to be more sure that if I didn't know nothing, all my company will do nothing, which is myself. I'm my recorder, my producer, my picture, put the things on the table. Who is more stressed? Myself or this? Who knows? Myself, I guess. But yeah, I'm glad because I didn't need to wait and I can be relaxed. Sometimes and I didn't need, oh, you need to do the music, maybe will be like that. Or maybe what happened with Universe on TikTok, you know? Anyway, moving on. Okay, my topic is now my favorite. I want to talk about Masha because she's been part of um my podcast on my past podcast, and she will be now part of my new podcast that I talk about like she as a person, she as a human being, and she also being like such a great example of what I'm looking for, to be honest, like in the fact that she did a lot of things. Maybe you should check her channel. It's Masha Katasanov dot comic, I guess. Masha Katasanov, and that's all that I had to say. I can't remember all the name, maybe a little bit. But she was really a good example, like, do this, do that. You don't need to get. Insist I met her, but not met. Just know her. I was in the Twitch lives, okay? That counts, okay? That counts. So basically, what I did to like met her in the fact that I like her a lot, like because the first time I think and I feel like was very like how she was dressed, like very formal, and I don't like very formal things. Like when I see Twitch live or maybe something, I like things casual. Do you know will feel more connect, you know? But I started to feel like, well, this would be this, and I feel like I was a lot of people comment. Maybe it was because I didn't have the time, maybe the space, you know, to do in the first lives. But I feel like, okay, what's this, what's that? And a lot of advice that I received was like, for example, with social media, with engagement, with people, with relationships, with dating. I hear a lot of stuff, and even, you know, what is more good of like hearing stories of a Latina is more good seeing stories of Latinas and people because they have good stories. I don't know if it's the way it is because I admire them, but they have very good stories. But it was a really good time, to be honest, and I feel like the connection. I learned a lot, and I'm waiting for the new life again. It's too soon to ask for a life. If you are seeing this much, hi. But I became a fan, a Ghibli fan. Even I did create a fan page. You will probably see my fan page. But anyway, I I feel that things are changing for better, and that's what I love with her. Like she does ASMR, but not like the ASMR generalistic, you know, that I did. Maybe I don't know, but I feel like it's more energetic and like more spiritual, and I love her content so much. Even though I did her, I it's so cringy. I made her a drawing that I posted on my YouTube page, and I will do soon a song. I'm not saying like soon, but it's coming. And also, I want to talk about my music that I'm doing this. So, I just want to tell you that my music is coming soon. I'm working on it. My dog is snoring. It's just screaming. I don't know. He's cleaning himself. Anyway. And I feel like my music has become to be my good place of like doing things, doing stuff. And to be honest, that when I started to do my first songs, I didn't have idea what it's like a melody. I just did like because my heart was wanting to do that, And I feel like a lot of things changed since I make my first song compared to my last song, which is Rainbow, that I will make up soon. I've been busy, okay? I've been busy, so I feel like it's such a good thing to learn and see what was my new song and what was my old song. What was my cover and how was that? All of this and like see, oh my gosh, we're so cute. And my voice didn't change. Let me know if my voice changed. But I think I was a little bit more like higher my voice sometimes, you know. But I feel like it's changing. But I'm glad to sort of be in this symphony and like this really play such an important part in the game of like making music because this led me to read partitures to read like music to write music and not just for example like I have him in my book of music like just reading this like and I like do so do si mi do fa mi like C D P F for people who listen and this and speak English or maybe if you're in US. But I'm really glad for being part of the symphony. Let me tell a lot of things that I'm up to. And yeah, I'm so glad for it. And my songs now are more ASMR type of thing because I love ASMR to be honest. Like I love hearing ASMR. I love doing ASMR. Mostly, I noticed that I've been making more ASMR than I make music, so I decided to give me a period of time to just be focused on music because a lot of people that was like three people that reached out to me to my Snapchat and they told me, "Oh my gosh, you are so good on ASMR," but they didn't tell me like, "Oh my gosh, you make good music," and this like kind of hurt a little bit because I've been wanting to, as an artist and not just ASMR artist, but I've been don't want to live ASMR, so I decided to mix and like get into ASMR. So you know, things are going, things are changing, but my music will be calm. Sometimes. I don't promise nothing. I'm a Gemini, so I change, and as a human being, I change. Okay, so yeah. So, lastly, for in this episode, I want to tell you that don't be scared to spend your money in things that you will see as a good investment in the future. For example, this microphone that you're hearing is really good. For me, it's really good. I can hear me well. I don't need to, have this. Do you remember my reel of Instagram that I put? We don't gotta be loving, no, and then that's what I noticed. I need to buy a microphone. This microphone is so good to do lives, but in the time of like recording is not good. So I was needing to. Okay, I will buy it, and I pick a microphone because I do ASMR, I do podcasts, I do music, I do a lot of things with a microphone. So yeah, I don't like negative things, but this is my cat microphone. This is my black cat microphone. Let's go black cat. But yeah, I just bought it. My family told me, "Why do you need to buy it? Because it's a microphone so expensive, and it will come from US. You're not sure." And it's my money. I decide what I want to do, but I know the worth of them because there used to be tricky times. I know it's normal for them, but it's not for me. This microphone come in 23 of 2023. Oh my gosh, it's a sign. But anyway, I feel so glad for it. And lastly, I've been wanting to have my own room, my own place to, um, move on kind of my place that I'm in. But I decided to stay. And Maurice is coming. La Melissa is basically the Molisa. The Molisa is basically, Molisa is like a dance of like a horse mix with another. I will do research, but it's like a dance that these comedies, we are so festive here. But anyway, I when I was deciding to pick what would be like my place to, if I will move or if I will stay here, and I will, because I decided like buy a microphone or maybe have my own room. So then I do research like in places where I can stay, and there is a lot of places, like a lot of them. And since I'm out of my home, of my space, basically, my mom will tell me like, it's your own and you will have yourself. But this took me a long time, like months before I decided, well, I will pick my microphone because this is good. Or maybe I will search a place to live in. So first I started to search jobs, because if I will have the money for the first month, but then when I come back, I will don't want it to come back. But then I searched like a place to be in, works to like incorporate to that, and then I realized, well, maybe I need to be patient. Maybe I need to be patient because my room, the old room, if you are new here, maybe you are old here, you will probably remember my old room that I used to be in, that is now my grandpa. But my old room was really a good place to me. I see a lot of memories on it, like I have a lot of memories there. But for me, personally, I guess the universe was speaking, and I decided to buy my microphone because of that. And it's the same price, so when I bought it, I was so excited, by the way. But then I see that a lot of things was not going well, and other things was going well, but other things were not going well. So then I think, and I feel, I trust my gut, and that's something will go well. Don't worry, you did good investment, and it will go well. And yeah, was all that I did. And not encouraging Mokyvers that if you want to buy something, work for it and believe it. That's and be patient, by the way. I know someday I will have my own room, but maybe now I need to stay just in my tiny room, share it with my parents. This is a small room, but I have my own space and I clean. I do a lot of stuff here, and I'm glad for it to, have my own space and have my own things, have everything going on. And I wanted to ask you, Monkey, do you have this? Or maybe if you didn't have that, and encourage you. They're playing soccer and I want to do. They're watching it. Soccer. My family loves soccer. I don't watch soccer. But anyway. So, Monkyvers, I'm encouraging you to pursue your dreams and don't be scared. If you're seeing this, this is the proof. If you want it, if you believe it, you can have it. And work for it, by the way. Don't just sit in there and ask it. So, anyways, Monkyvers, I hope you like this episode of The Boys Behind the Sun Diary. I know it's a long name for a podcast. It's like not like other podcasts that was very short, but I didn't find a name. I didn't find a name. But anyway, I know you wanted to tell you one thing that I cannot tell you. One topic that I want to add you here that is when you like something, doesn't matter how it comes. I mean, because something that happened to me that it's funny and at the same time it's cute, but at the same time it's a little bit funny, but at the same time it's cute. I got so mad when someone tells my name, it spells my name in the wrong way. But if it's someone that I like, or maybe I'm comfortable with, it's completely normal. Okay, it happened one time that I was in the life of Asha and she spelled my name and I was like, this is not the way. But I was just feeling so good and so happy that she and I was that was that was really great. So that was over that I have to tell you, Mokyvers. And subscribe to follow, I mean, just follow my podcast on Spotify and subscribe to my channel on YouTube if you're seeing this in YouTube and follow my podcast. And I'm happy and I'm glad to have you here. And see you in the next episode, Monkyvers, because I'm adding this podcast. And I like to sing, by the way. I do like here. Maybe this would be a good chance to show you my space, which is a little bit boring. That I want changing my background a little bit, but anyway. I'm glad to have you here, Monkey. And bye.